Woody every urban. Embarrassment complete. Complete. It be enkechiri. Embarrassment complete. I'm very sure, say, Madame for no war Moscow, Russia, no. Say ne boom fu ya unya etia ugusutia. And so betiasie baby na me free ban. Obetiasie born ye die chiri nyanna buzo panyi ye sua born no so na yemfa emotions. Yemfa emotions and a analysis no ha. Say emotions the yanki we ani akeka bia ni asoreko. But when we come here we try as much as possible say asem no kure ne wom pa na ye be point e de akere. Nya time bia na no kure de ya wabribu an kure ya na eya. But ye point no kure e de akere. Ebdapanyi anra work ehye Kotoko. But of course, I'm saying work of Morocco, and most of the North African teams, they employ some unfair and unnecessary tactics. And your papa will bone. So, and before the game, one didn't show tar park and so. In a second half, when they realize Kotoko are not disturbed by Insurum, we have now one side air dry. Yeah. And I Kotoko side, no. Mama, I wet. In fact, I didn't cry for. Chong ball etoma etina nso ejina so enya de papa baby aboy adru no omo quality no mo no se ye bobo no Sakura Park so kura o mbewini quality dey kura omo no ye bono Sakura Park so ko mbewini so those things are necessary. And now before the game na Asante got assistant coach and nam park na so Hamza no first assistant Prince Yawusu okay and nam park na so ejoku jina no pagya ne sa no abompa kakra no akwa no mo betu aguru so say aduro kura no this BB Sprinkle Park and so when they came to Accra they had the opportunity to do whatever they wanted to do on the field of play. Bibia no person mu ye bi omo ye etina no Kotoko training some catch say omo trans stadium mo say bia Kotoko de aduro be park so ti ade na say behind closed doors will be MP omo MP omo te ho sa na Kotoko ekoye sa we anya de na ma Kotoko lose ball no da bi. When you win Tina Kotoko, Elusu game by 5-1, no, derby. Reasons that Kotoko Lusu game will come and talk about it. But these are some unnecessary things about ya. Ever so. Baby a born a drew, baby or my own born a drew. Derby, see a track as a crobia will not survive. Yes. 89 year Adia Enwa, but they still employed those tactics of Japan. Amoah'S, Emma, and Kudim Abba. Now, me person me wuram ewo abetamwa ansem no filler time so. Na yeba after foreign na ni aye match analysis no ne anioma na ekofa Kotoko nsem no buy no. Okay. But ba ko ne say me sure say by now mo ta calling for say yama Kamara ntrase na Aziz medanyina umbe jaika. Me sure pass umbe jaika because na ye nyina game and I am very certain in my mind say about 3 of the goals, there's a goalkeeper need to be a home baby. The first, the second, and the fourth goal. So 4 goals. Even the 3 goals. The last ball on Bob Bread. No, I think that the goalkeeper could and should have done better. It may show that be yes, Kamara no onye a perfect goalkeeper. He's not a perfect. But said you consider go back and go for the pressure but Kamara munyin free po no me man na biem na no me catch us say ball no je record me nim say how many goalkeepers and come twa mo ball na go to them e bia pie no pie ntem but opie wie na ball no ba no na nka so ko twe no man ye 2-0 na ko so dey save ko enti ni nyina ye eni o ba so na abujapanyi yes sir Asante ko take decision ma me Pepe Suarez Richard Kwaku sa champo me wadwiri me no me go vai then hey Kotoko aye de Pepe Debbie Asante Kotoko management no question me woman said the decision they took aye announcement and no nyuma say be enya buo mfa ma Asante Kotoko chita for it is not we are friend happen class Pepe di watem na nanso nim say Pepe oni na atem da but na nim say oye action na Pepe aye analysis wo ho. One of the reasons why nipa bebrebe bumi pa pema some respect me say asam na ba me kirema dweme attack nipa. Fantastic. I disagree with Asante Kotoko management. Say me wu kra na metuma sori say yes mu sori na say buza me I would disagree with them. I disagree in total. In fact, I disagree more than 100% with the decision and the timing of the decision. It doesn't show respect to Asante Kotoko supporters. Kumasi Asante Kotoko suffer a crushing defeat, an embarrassing defeat.
5-1.
5-1, 6-1 on aggregate. Yeah. And then minutes after that embarrassing defeat, I suppose as in recover. You know. Asante Kotoko's best player is announced that he has been sold. He has been sold. Enya some papa. Enya some papa. Debi. Enya some papa. Nya wafa na ko Tony player o. Nya wafa o. Enya dreams for na ya born ma ton player a vision. Nya no bia o. This is Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And let me tell you why Japan decision but I say that with the greatest of respect to the people running Kotoko. I mean, a lot of respect at the moment. Decision no muteki and a disrespect to Asante Kotoko as a club, as an entity, Kotoko's history and what they stand for. Decision way because common tomboy no munchaso. Na chira mabe kabasa ya se Kotoko. Enza Kotoko Twitter handle no record say ya bobo na wie no. The next year buy and say wama transfer better more to Ali Benghazi. There be a
that was after Ali Benghazi for now announced to say Omo sign. So
mo dia me baba walk you through kakra but Kotoko for no announce no. Me say a disrespect to the Kotoko supporters.
Because now man for who
even if Kotoko had qualified, it would still represent a disrespect. And I'll tell you why. I'll proceed to explain why.
Nice one.
There's a Kotoko team or 3 strikers, in fact 2 strikers. Kotoko 2 strikers. Abet Amoah and Kwampuku. Morofin Donzo Makasa sa Morofin Donzo. Oko Guinea na busom to a striker o maka to there be or a forward. O pretty our wings and also boss number 10. Kotoko any player fufuro bia obetuma ko she goal e de aka ho busopanyi. Ana Kwame Poku apra. Kwame Poku's return date me no ka say Ubusa Kotoko head coach Karim Zito onim. Ubusa Asante Kotoko medical team head of medical team onim. Ubusa Asante Kotoko head of management and abiga onim Kwame Poku's possible return date to be him. Nobody knows. So even if Kotoko had qualified to take the decision to transfer Albert Amoah out when Kwame is injured, a dangerous, it's marks of a certain disrespect. As I make up the me say, I do some make me to say me no say jovo bi aka me ngonga because lawyer Safudu Kumakat or am a personal lawyer.
Sure.
Me tu me nya asema nipa me friend kane lawyer Safudu.
Yeah.
Nana Peka has so much respect for the man. So much.
Sure.
Richard Osakoto administrative bench what is me nya pepe. But the fact of the matter is the decision that was taken a decision a show a little some as a first supporters no wo so dey ya ton ya nanzo there be yenye sa. Now I've listened to lawyer Samuel Safuduku explain the decision or explaining. Makajo sa dey bi obi abia obusa na obitima explaining.
Yeah.
The only difference we are saying what about the abusa on to explain bia sabe what you nya djuma. But me take a decision we na abusa me say explain ya jero. Na my per reason say the amount. The further you have explained and just Japan sabe e ade nipa beji atom. Now la Safudu ku say omo bobo no wiye no. Ansa na omo eton abranje no.
Yeah.
I dare say sanke gina I put it to you, but I put it to you, say, boy, no matter on that. Oh, Kabuza Penka, I will put it to them, so much on that.
Was it 2 hours after the game?
Debbie. How and Ukraine, who say, I'm Papa, say, just 2 hours after the game, I'm going to fair Kotoko. And I got tears, yes, when Kotoko supporters are crying and grieving, Sabrano will be the Ahon farmers were negotiating to play the Pension. I know. So time na ya Kotoko na I 5-1. O kamo madiani ya 6-1. As will be mankan just Safudu I friends Lord Poku Nti free. Baba has posted you could do my kitchen. As an worker as well as the car. Now there's Sabra no the whole of them negotiations. Hey. Any there be let me prove to you.
Okay.
Ali Benghazi for no. Bra born e koso no. And on about Omo 200 on trot was anticipate on the announcement of a striker. Is it possible that Ebra Ali Benghazi for no? And Kotoko any negotiate no? One more reach agreement to no guys on the announcement of a striker. I was opinion, this is my evidence. I tell for Mumra page, so now Mumma had it.
If I saw Bracoma 87.9 FM on Facebook, never had it. Pepe can't be or evidence. And a down, Akoma 87.9 FM on Facebook. Pepe, now say with Nachine,
yes, this was not Abetamwa, but Omaka say, or what post is anticipate, Bibiba. And Kabiru Ebia Dianima. Was 17 hours ago. See, I'm saying the screenshot here.
Okay.
It was a penny time 17 hours. Then he said, I was
3:37.
Born your bondame.
Give me a born 7 p.m.
And he all the 4 hours, Koso is a good reason. I says 3 hours and some 23 minutes or so. And I do 17 hours ago. For that time, Koso. See, you started born uncle for a better say, or more a baby announcement. And almost say fast cannon and number 2 a snatcher. And number the flag we at all was a penny.
A Ghana flag, Nedao.
Flag number 2 and a confirmed confusion by our Moinase. Say, a Ghanaian striker, we must say there be a Senegalese. And Kabiru, some picture, them was a picture and son, Jesse Coronation player. As an sound, not colors near. More Senegal colors.
Okay.
So under their post no more comments are never said say there be any Ghanaian. We say Senegalese. We see because of Jesse and Sanana was here.
But flag no black star need the moon.
I had
Ghana flag.
I had na omo at the abattoir.
Okay.
But we China BM Kakama Kabiru BM Kakraboze. We Jesse and Sanana player. Who's on the China by?
Yeah.
Na say Senegal for flag more than Ghana flag.
Okay.
But who's saying you use the same colors? Red, gold, and green. It's nothing chinwashoka crab over here. Now, incommodate a coso. And I was a penny. I dare say that I cannot believe that now Munyan Diabetamo Huncomunian and Cofon got tradi with the Ghana flag at all. Now, there be a catch was a transfers near me and Sanipami and Sound Abin every. The player involved,
yes,
the selling club and the buying club. Some and new mommy and saying Adibenya information about player. Now clubs when they expend their money to purchase a player, who to be got time on announcement is Ali Benghazi for no. They were running against time to make announcement for their supporters to feel there. Oma se team na ye enti mame ka do kranjo se ukopiem awo Lybya kroma e free enrachi ko nyina no na Libyan journalists are discussing a top striker from Ghana Premier League no last season was 12 goals for league no moto no oba. Wow. So discussion na cause those were discussions going on there. Enti I beg to submit Mr. Lawyer with the lawyer mi anka sa me lawyer nemum se pass ye bobo nu yansa na mu ko din ko mo tombo en de bi na mo wie dada na mo wie e bia na nka ko adwen san ka yi for be twen Benghazi for be twen Ali Benghazi na nka akire but omo no omo ade so ayade so pe o colors na wo Jason nsa ho no
yes
colors no
yeah
enti omo de star no black stars ne da ne baby and afi colors no mi ensa ne ba itina. Under the post, it wasn't too clear whether player near Ghanaian or Senegalese. Then after this announcement, the real picture of Abetamwa Ebaye. And also, Mami, Debbie Kabiru Mabakun, that's what answer. The America say, na confusion, see what I say. Those who say money source Senegal's national team, not Ghana. I have translation here, much more Mukasetum. Indeed. It doesn't make a lot of reading sense, but Sanana or those who say money. Okay, don't pass the Mago Tosa your money. Or Mutino. Aquano Boana Zeno. No, Matono. Now, no, the team channel. It's observing.
I've read Ronaldo bought one club, language is over. Comments
now be a buy. Now, after that, an announcement a buy. And if you look at the official announcement, again, we are going to. This is the official announcement. China nanka pese mucha screenshot of how many hours ago no. Nanka say mathematics no bi ati say ade na penyi. Wo mo ya announcement them say born na wie na no mo the announcement na bai. Na no kra no China say push ade no kwa di mu pa. E go for ma register abetamo a. So at the time abetamo no e go play ade. Because my register no any next game Ali Benghazi will be abetamo we will be.
Say no mo say na as a deadline no.
No mo deadline abuja panya so born yesterday 8 or no mo port 10 kro no
35 minutes.
8 or no port 10 kro na ko so mo 2 hours na 12 abona na dwama na mbo a.
Asebloso.
Oh da bi sa asem ye nyina na ye kan. Say am pose ye born 8 to 10 mebo.
Yes.
Ana almost only 2 hours here negotiations.
2 hours after the game.
Now about 12. And I'm register about time. Because that time not 12 about you read the next day. I went to some but the American say details of Sika 7 of Japan a year pa. But me say Kotoko supporters they treat African campaign as a festival. Yeah. And what the Kotoko management be able to suffer backlash. And when they exit from the African Interclub competition. Yeah. Oh, me jina and Dr. Kofi Kodi as upon this one. Kotoko MO Bejaya Besha Kotoko Baba Sports Stadium. In fact that game ended 1-1 on Koma Mesha Kotoko. Now Kotoko was 0-0 1-1. And Dr. Sapon Jinasro. Now Kotoko phone oh be new listo I mean channel listo yes bukasi and an Kotoko communications director. Na Beninti Kotoko administrative manager. There's an America is a Kwambanyako international relations manager. And I was a penny Kotoko Elusu born to Emo Bejaya. Supporters now I'm draw about Molusu time. Supporters now list of form no Conti boys. Yeah. Form free Conti message Mama Kotoko. Wamushi Jamano Zaya Pombo Mushas and Dr. Gags upon away. Sada no more lunches anyway. Yabeka Chrotumfo. No more Dr. Zapu, you don't report Ramutum for what I say to him. And Kofonia go form free take the bus and go from by and Omotosa. A free one, Dr. Zapo, Etikotoko. I in the African there. Okay, the 9 post up ball. Kadiogo New Hanana. A clear say. What would the bonnet church be an ample say the Jumanano? Kadiogo Bono. In terms of paying announcement, the timing of the announcement, I disagree. Okay. Selling Amoah'S, I disagree. Now comes the fact that Sikano soon. Ampa, boy, no so pursue crow. I no cray. Player be a club is a pay by Mobi. Mamma example. Said Mudomana foreign news. Manchester coach na Mourinho no catch Ronaldo Damva Kurano. You ask go Manchester is Ganacho say born or travel movie. And a match Chelsea for years when you be at the 20 become matches acquire your movie. Manchester for coach that catch up your movie, no budget for £40 million. I was your money for £40 million. It is normally the selling club our player no unsa Albert Airborne the second season. And Albert Ewo 1 more season. Sekotko eton Albert Amoah before the season started. And I'm talk quality replacement. I can make a coach up a bit. I can any problem. Say see I could this is not my taking on. I just a January transfer window ni biya ko bet my register player. Yeah. And I just got go for striker biya. Ono every outside about a free agent. And the Mranama on come team register. But some go for free baby but you know I am jiska kese. As we speak, if Kotoko episode replacing Albert Amoah, I don't say for player or no nebo din or te amanonia e be on a contract na ye twem over. No abe Bobby. And that's just how train up to January. Is Kotoko in a position to wait up to January before they can get a striker to replace Albert Amoah? Asante ko ni da so magic na Premier League no. Kotoko nations are clear say if Albert had played that game, game na Kotoko Nations boy this season here na nka Kotoko betima wini. If Albert or Kwampoku was in that game, Kotoko ewo prima punta, ewo goal scorer, ewo finisher, ewo game nima, and Kotoko betima wini that game. Me boa mga jam jam boa dem chazo. And terms of penny sikani dia, yeah, my details of the deal. Albert Amoah'S as a player, the signing on bonus $50,000.
Wow.
Albert Amoah'S as a player, signing on bonus. I know yeah, what sign na Ali Benghazi for $50,000. At the amount of J we for 2 years.
Nice one.
Busumi be our mama Albert Amoah $5,000.
Wow.
On the first season, first year, $5,000
A month.
a month. Albert Amoah ewo bonuses. So kono session goes na Japan. Sikana obaje in terms of bonuses abekan bet mama what any close to about $8,000 a month.
Wow.
$8,000 a month. A 2-year contract and Albert Amoah assign. Sir Ali Benghazi for etimi Edge League no qualify ko bo CAF interclub competitions now. There's another bonus yes adema Albert Amoah account. Sikana eko Albert Boto no busapanyi eye pa. Now let's come to Asante Kotoko. How much is Kotoko making from this deal? Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko ewo a guaranteed amount of $300,000. $300,000 US dollars. Anu lande ewo Kotoko. Nfa lande because lande they have never. Ana so transfer international transfer ni diesel.
Announcement here na buy it.
Yeah, anti $300,000 e Japan. No kwasem so Kotoko $300,000 no. About 3.2 million Ghana cedis. 3.2 million Ghana cedis. That's about
32 billion.
And 32 billion. And it's a from Albert Amoah.
The transfer.
The transfer no to Lybya no 32 billion. Albert Amoah himself, my catch was $50,000 near signing on bonus. And on the boss market to have 5,000. The bonuses. So we should go say team ni winnie, say team about I could do $8,000 a month. In terms of the outlook, who two initial bontain say and his cannabis are bad. So two and say and say Bosume Albert Amoah say never call no question say my catch was the reason you look at giving a go no and it's a team beer or outside of Ghana be including Togolese teams. On bet $1,000, $2,000. Ghanaian teams, endowed to be paying that much. It when a team a unity now or the amount of the paying I appreciable kakraba. Yani a clubs and edge. And two Casikano getting close to 32 billion, 3.2 million Ghana cedis, you know. Now we share the fact that Albert and so the accord 1 year. You'll be tempted to say, so when you're the money is number one. The eve of the announcement is Kotoko's disgraceful results.
Very embarrassing.
Monsieur, embarrassment complete. So be embarrassing here. Before being will be able to go to massive complete as he. And on the eve of that shock results on that occasion, yes, Kotoko as a lusu ni. Low strikers say akaba akope because Kwampoku injured. It doesn't speak too well of the decision of Japan.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much is coming to Asante Kotoko. Me say if Albert ntem here pa nimza dey as abron ko for frɛ lawyer the Pepe dey already no so lawyer so bia wotie o. Tom to me friend was sa me tie bi on ga hwe.
Okay.
E bia no wotie. So Kotoko aton Albert Amoah before the start of the season of the Benin and can be no problem. And now Kotoko 3.2 million 32 billion. Fansanka Kotoko sa time and yaka donen biasam. Kotoko yi be 500,000 Ghana cedis. And what is a secure a striker like Jonen Chibaka Kwampoku wa. Mr. Penny any problem. But baby I dream here. Jansi ya jira sui. Afena wọ́n so kọ́ ẹ̀sọ́ bíbá tọ́ ní di ama wa ẹni kọ́ ẹ̀ January nim January na busapanyi obi be turn the amawa afa no no be negotiate o again yenim how some players struggle to adapt to Asante Kotoko. So it is possible you may bring in a striker in January. That player may take 6 months to adapt. So 6 months na Kotoko are suffering. Na league na you so person o no. Na o crumbles our ambition no. Yeah, Jitum pass running football in Ghana is very, very expensive. And no na person come Congress e busapanyi ko di ungomo. Yeah, na ya maka running football in Ghana is extremely expensive. And in fact, all running football in Ghana, the late J.A.B. Pobi was say, if you ever be from Pewasema, I don't know do sika kwa ebo. Abe for once am Pewasema no ma kwa ebo. No question say, baby o wiase bia, we football to get money. Every other place in this world, all running football say Japan odi yeye. Ghana had the all running football say Okoya football as when you scan up or to be go. Yeah, and about Dokro one, what do Sika invest in Ghana footballer? Lawyer, we accept the fact that running football in Ghana is not a lucrative venture. It is not a venture that gives you money. But the truth of the matter, yeah, was your penny son crowing. Be a Pepe Suarez, a catch, will be uncountable. And it's the decision, a shocking, the decision, a disappointing, and this decision of the penny. With dangerous repercussions for Asante Kotoko. I was just thinking that the management of Asante Kotoko, Nanka, a bay year, okay, sir, Jesus Christ, on the eve of Yabekokuina Mano. Now on your shelf before Soroko Bompa, say Kabayan Kamakuru. And Pamonesa Asante Makuru Pano. Because of the timing, not because of the l'argent that come with it, not because of the money that come with it, but the fact that Ebekele was a penny himself and I could support to be penny before was a baby. Eti management was our Fresi and Stadium, so I'm the Krataba. Ya Kratan and Fresi, you know, we are too many cameras to do it. I'm the Krata Kraba. I disagree with the decision, but it has already been taken. For Albert, we can only say congratulations to him. We can say that he should go and do well there. So Okono ko perform here or what Japan ebebuano. Again, Ghanaian class in said he ton player kakrana a price na Japan. Unim sa Mukwala ebebo ko no ko no. Wamato Mukwala $1.something million akoma team. But the number of $500,000-$700,000 view.
But before that, now you call for the inclusion in the Black Stars team where they call
over can you over.
Nanka want to mean change.
Sending in any factors in China as well, China. Let me judge him,
because deal say, but it could have been better.
And I told you that if he gets into the Black Stars, at least he himself appearance fee $100,000. Your man Fabian Kawa $100,000.
And look around your contract or cosign.
And sana and not propel nam na kunya timabo.
Bonuses in my.
But says here there will be any Wamakacho be no match radio Ziam Frabetamwa from the Libyan League. Opa Okwa. The first 6 matches on 20 goals will be unfriendly. And you wish you know, Sanebesi. Once you move from Ghana, you are compared to your compatriots almost outside of Ghana. No? Yeah. Oh, had ya any Kotoko the platform no de obeko. Now the point the Matiam you must say as a 3 more players. Ebeko 3 more players. Ebeko at the account. Or the young common name Rayaba. Na yet in some no inano. Edi atuja ediama yen ashe for the Japanese champ.